Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, so for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our media setting, so Patrice Evra will be one of the former players of Manchester United, or if you call them Manchester United legends. So back on the for media setting, where they come after the match between Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. So they analyze the EPL, they analyze the way Manchester United still play. Henry self, maybe our Igwe Henry did there, some other people self did, the blessed Graham Saunes self did there. So they analyze. So every account say for the league, for people who win the league, say Arsenal cannot win the league because they don't have the squad depth needed to win the league. Saying they hope, say by January, Arsenal go fit sign some kind more players because the way games they come quick and fast to get, the calendar is very tight, so it would be somehow difficult because players no be machine. I say him don't play football before, so he know how difficult, how the thing takes a toll on the mentality and the physique of players. So now your own talk with that. So here they ask and say you hope. Say, are you hoping for Arsenal to win the league? I mean, these guys, Baba, come outside, finish now, make it let us know. You, the pray make Arsenal win the league. You ever say the Manchester United legend? We know, they can laugh. But the point we say, what's in ever they talk, they entirely wrong. You get, because if Arsenal won't win the league, we need covers for some kind of position where we know say we they lack behind. Even Arsenal or Arteta said no say we get some kind of spaces so we need to cover. That's why many people don't say that they fear say Arsenal not going to win the league. We see many pundits go say Arsenal may not be able to win the league because they feel say Man City get enough squad depth. Like if you look Man City bench before, you're gonna say imagine people get plenty defenders, let's go buy a Kanji. Imagine that kind of level. Akanji don't come inside slotting. It's gonna be like say the guy don't play for Man City for a very long time. So this is why most people they're skeptical. They doubt say whether Arsenal will win the league. So by January, Baba they talk say make Arsenal make sure say they sign players. So more they watch. So away from that, Ruud van Nistelrooy don't come outside from media setting because they talk about the match between PSV and Arsenal. And I noticed some of you know they aware say now Ruud van Nistelrooy be the PSV manager. Me say I don't know. Now just when they do research, I can't see. I'm say so now this guy be the manager. So back on the talk say in love the way Arsenal they play. Say make I don't gather a group of young and exciting footballers who they play very well. They are a joy to watch. Saying they enjoy them because they mention some names, say Bukayo Saka. The guy mentioned more than 6-7 names of our players. So we say myself I'm surprised. So you know all these are players. And Van Nistelrooy was a thorn in our flesh long time ago. What you can even bring him in the news, they're going to ask whether if he come Arsenal, whether he will receive a hostile reception because this guy missed the penalty, I think in 2003. You get where Arsenal for invisible. That penalty, if you say score, if you break our invisibility, because they talk say Arsenal fans are supposed to be grateful to me for missing my penalty that kept them invincible. You get. So we never know whether I can come Arsenal, whether we'll give him hostile return because he was a Manchester United player and one of the famous banters with the press like to the reference and that will be saying it was Martin Keown. They all fight because during those days, Arsenal senior men did their Keown them, all those Roy Keane them for Manchester United, then Patrick Vieira, the battle between Keane and Vieira for every match. All those kind of battles they keep over, but these days everybody done this soft now, technology done they if you know if you do the guy aggressiveness with those ones do in the past, so what they see how things go. Then German penalties don't come as I call it talk say Arsenal will crumble after Christmas. They say they don't get the wherewithal, they don't get the energy, the ginger to go the entire hall. You get just like we're saying every they talk say the league is a marathon, it is not a sprint. You get that 38 games. What thing I don't play 10 games. What thing I call the overhyping I said, what thing I call the make noise too much for. See they go crumble. You get say normal say like what saying penalty talk. In say last season, say Arsenal crumble when it mattered most, when everybody expected them to win. And I noticed some of my Manchester United friends, they always tell me if they argue football, they will say last season 4 games to go, we now lose everything. I couldn't let them say that last season, not be say we purposely lose and we were missing some kind of players, some kind of top key players. We know they there. That is why we lose that match. All those Newcastle we were supposed to win, all those Crystal Palace, that was the major factor. You know, we can't compare this season. I don't know why they always compare this season to last season. This season we have a Saliba that was not there before. We have a Zinchenko that was not there before. We have Gabriel Jesus. We have a Fabio Vieira. We have a Marquinhos. We have all these players. When they there before, when they bring their own individual quality into the team. So why will you be referencing what happened in the Old Testament for this New Testament too? So when I look at all these people, when they bring all those arguments, sometimes I feel it is from a place of envy in their hearts, saying that their team now know they for first position. Now what me I see, because at the end of the day, after 38 games, we go see as it go. Look at Tottenham Hotspur, we lose 2-0 against Manchester United yesterday. The game was very, very difficult for Spurs. Why? Because they don't get any winger. That is why they don't get choice. They can't play a 3-5-2 formation where they still convert to 5-3-2 defensive formation. They had no Kulusevski, they had no Lucas Moura, they had no Richarlison. They were just playing Kane and Son up front. They don't even see ball play anything. The midfield, they just choke and put 5 men there, lock up everywhere. At the end of the day, you know what? Manchester United can't use them, they shine. As in, Manchester United could have beaten them like 6-0. I watched the match, no be say. So at the end of the day, it goes down to injuries and suspension. When your top players are missing, you can't be like saying, I don't know what to play again. My dear football lovers, for those of you who never subscribe to our channel on YouTube, I beg when I subscribe, because this thing is a numbers game. We don't almost get our 10,000 subscribers. I think we did something. So if they join, they will get more reach. They will spread our gospel to more and more people. You get a numbers game. So I beg, as long as you are enjoying the show, it doesn't cost anything. Some people never really create a YouTube page. They don't get YouTube name. You get our accounts. So that because now you go fit create an account there, you subscribe. So I'm just watching without creating an account. I beg, it doesn't cost you anything. Help us grow our channel, and as you do so, may God bless you. Still on the matter, so ruled by the story, they talk say Arsenal they on a different level. You get this season. Say you don't watch Arsenal game this season. They play fantastically. Say number one, they top of the league for England, and England is a very, very strong league where it is not easy for people to stay top for a very long time. Secondly, they top of the Europa League, the group stage you get. So in they see them as a big threat, because when they ask them whether in go play attacking football against Arsenal have been a defensive, because everybody knows say PSV in a high scoring side. PSV know they play 10 man behind the ball, they go come outside, attack me, attack you. Now that kind of football, then they like it, they favor them because they get one of the fastest wingers in the world in Cody Gakpo. We myself I want to see in football today, make us see as we play. You get nobody else who want them the year Cody Gakpo, they watch YouTube. I want to see you against our fullbacks. Now I want to see how good you are, your impact for today, because the guy they do some kind of unbelievable numbers. Imagine my person they do assist and goals, like 40 assist and goals for Eredivisie, the Dutch league. So we want to see it at the big stage today. Then away from that, so Arsenal women don't beat Lyon women 5-1 yesterday. This is a very, very surprising result. It is very, very strange. Lyon women, they be 8-time Champions League winners. Then good die. For their home, they get a very, very long-standing record. This loss will then lose at home for their own house, for France there. Now their second loss in 83 home games. Get for you to know how good they did for home. Arsenal go there, nobody say just beat them small, they knock them over knocking again, because Arsenal don't get a star in our team that they call Beth Mead. She's the second best female footballer in world football according to the Ballon d'Or rankings. You get now she's supposed to even win herself, but people they don't say they're rubber. But I'm just happy for the Arsenal women. They are making Arsenal proud. The same way the men self they make our boys proud. Themselves and then they carry first for their own table. Get maybe this season is going to be their season. Who knows? Let's just keep watching. Rio Ferdinand said, don't come outside. I talk about the Arsenal match they play against Leeds. You get so how can we talk say if not before you get say Arsenal will lose that match 3-0. You get and all this little news like this Rio Ferdinand news now I break a message for YouTube when I go live. So if you know they join our YouTube live, make it try to rejoin, make it get all these updates beforehand. You get even though I see they share the link on our Facebook portal. You get so for the benefit of those who don't watch and when they do the live, that's why I just they do small update again. So Baba they talk say if not before, say this kind of match like last season, last 2 seasons, say Leeds will knock Arsenal 3-0, but this Arsenal now they have this resilience, they have this I don't know whether na camaraderie, I mean a tenacity. I go talk where they push them for like they are fighting for each other. Everybody know their gameplay, they are what to do at the right time. You get they're fighting for one another, and for every department they get a top player from the goalkeeper, from the center back, from the left and right full backs. moving forward, everybody, you go see Martinelli they track back like they're fighting. You go see Saka they track back. Oh, they're defending together, they're attacking together, fighting together. When they're pressing as a team. That is the best way to collect the ball back. So this Arsenal team is a very different team. You get to, well, everybody they tip them for greatness, so they go win the league. What do you see how things they go? Calcio Mercato will be one of our monitoring spirits. Don't come outside, they let us know, say Yuri Tillemans, Arsenal won't go for him for January. Say Arsenal they highly interested to go for him, because by January the money they go on sell him. If I thought say they don't want wait making run down in contract, it go be very cheap. You get, so by January he'll be eligible to even sign pre-contract with anybody and discuss with anybody. So Leicester go in a position to say, okay, instead of allowing you to go out on free, let us collect £15 million. You get all those kinds of things. And at the same time, Juventus also the reason the guys say they would like to sign him. Even self away from Yuri Tillemans, Juventus come the reason say they won't give Arsenal Weston McKennie for a swap deal to make Arsenal give them Sambi Lokonga, but they give us Weston McKennie. McKennie is a big upgrade to Sambi Lokonga. In case you don't know Weston McKennie, I don't watch him football. The guy na United States player. They play for Juventus. He good die. He get massive experience. Why they won't come out about that? Juve set up. They say Juve don't get surplus to requirement. Players on Yakpa, Pogba said never even started to play. Players Yakpa, that's why they even throw away Denis Zakaria go give Chelsea, because player too much. Get they sign enough players for that place. Well, so they see how all these things they go. Martinelli missed training yesterday. Guess where they train ahead of the PSV match. So many people they talk say maybe the guy no go play today. Even for media site itself, they ask Mikel Arteta how far Martinelli. She would I go play for today match. Baba say, well, he never really know. So by today we go find out. So I just be positive say may the guy play, because this match is more important than our next match against Southampton. We need to top the group, because the incentives waiting for topping the group. We say once you top the group, the next round will be round of 32. You go skip am, you go play am, and that round of 32 you go meet the dropouts wey come out for Champions League. Now then, those people dey for third for Champions League group stage, with them they go fall back to the Europa League. You get, so now then they will come reshuffle the team, will now come play them. So if Arsenal top the group, this is a new law in Europa League. Once you top the group, you go skip like 2 Thursdays, 2 games. Come go, you wait for them for round of 16. So after them do their round of 32, they will come meet you. That's where it be. Then those who finish third for Europa League, they'll come go UEFA Europa Conference League. That's the way they structure them this season. So we will not want to meet anybody to come up for Champions League, because we don't know who it will be. It may be a difficult encounter, so we don't want that. That is why you see this match against PSV. It is very important. So we win now. Even Arteta self when they confirm say Zinchenko will come back before the World Cup, because they ask him whether the guy go play today. He say, well, he never really know. So more they watch and see. They can say, okay, she go play before World Cup. But say, I said the guy go play. So we'll just be rest assured. Say the injury no be like that kind of long-term injury. Say the guy will come back anytime soon. Arsenal want offer Ramsdale a new deal with the way the guy they play. They want increase in salary, because from our news over here, from sources, they say the guy knows they collect plenty money. Just like all those Saka and Martinelli, them money no too better. Because where they come from? How much did they pay? They come from Sheffield. How much did they pay you there? So now the reason they won't give him a bumper contract, because the guy they play very well. He was the man of the match against Leeds. He kept us in the game. If not for him, for collect like plenty goals for that match, and in delivery, superb. Because even they ask Arteta whether Ramsdale go fit make England World Cup squad as their number 1. So Babaka talk say, well, the way the guy go do to put himself in the best position where Gareth Southgate and his team go fit pick up and make him continue to do what they do for Arsenal. Keep clean sheets, keep saves, keep the team in the game. You get, once you continue to do all those things and will enjoy the fruit of your labor, then it is left to Southgate and the team to know who they want to pick. Whether they want to pick Jordan Pickford of Everton, or whether they want to pick Nick Pope, or they want to pick Ramsdale, whoever they like, or Dean Jones, or Dean Anderson, whoever you like, it's your choice. For the media set itself, they come ask Arteta make him analyze the PSV team. You get, say what do you think about them? So Babacon talk say, well, say then they score a lot of goals. That one Ashola say that they play attacking football. They are an amazing team. They play very well. And one important thing is that they are very dangerous. Remember, I tell you say that they like attacking football. They like team where they open like Leeds. They be like Leeds. If they play, spaces go there for everybody. Their own, they say they believe say make you not score me. Myself, I go try to outscore you. That's their own gameplay. You get. And for this season, Arsenal get one bad record. I don't think we've kept a clean sheet at the Emirates. It's like 13 games now or thereabouts where we never keep clean sheets for the Emirates for home. Most of you may not be aware of this record, but we don't keep clean sheets at home. We they do outscoring, score me, I score you, score me, I score you, because once we dey home, we are flying all out. We don't go score, you get. The time they ask Arteta about Cody Gakpo, say how far this guy now, what's he got to talk about? I say, well, you know, say me, I'm going to talk about other people players for this press conference. You get, I'm not saying be good player, but now there is stuff. Me, I'm not want to talk about that. I'm not here to talk about Cody Gakpo. I'm here to talk about Arsenal and Arsenal players. I'm a Ghana FA. Don't talk to them. No go reason in Ketia again, because they don't reason the guys make on join them so that he go play the World Cup because he's eligible to play for Ghana. Let's say Papa na Ghanaian, I be na Mama. I don't feel remember which of the parents, but through them, now they eligible to play for Ghana. But the guys they hope say one day England will call him. So as you know, they ignore them. Even though last year he talks say he won't go play for Ghana, so because they ignore them, because say well, they don't want reason the matter again. Say they won't stop all proceedings. Well, the way we stand now, if you say in case I know go walk up again. We are going to enter match of the day: Arsenal versus PSV. So today, Arsenal will host PSV for the Emirates Stadium. We are going to run check the table. With the way things stand now, Arsenal they top with 9 points, while PSV they second with 7 points. If Arsenal win today, they're going to 5 points ahead of PSV, waiting for second position. And Arsenal will just need 1 more point from their last 2 games to make sure say they top the league. So my dear football lovers, with the way things stand today, I did highly confident so we'll go win the match. We know we'll lose again. We did at home with the backing of our 12th men, will be the fans. PSV no stand a chance. Even say PSV na a very very young side. I don't think they've played an attacking team like Arsenal with the press and everything. For me, I'd expect like 3-1 or 4-1 for this time because it will be a high scoring encounter, because PSV who check their games, they always score. Arsenal self, they always score. So when 2 scoring sides meet, anything can happen, and that goals you go to see. By the end of the day, I pray we'll become victorious. So if you don't watch yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.